Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? It's Nag Dog, and I'm live here from the NagDog.com studios at Neglio's Hobby Shop. I wanted to give you an update on the world's largest Polish army. Got my new battle mat from Battle Mat Bazaar. Got this big Mac Daddy one for the tournament. Looks like this is more like jungle colors, maybe. But a really cool reversible. It's like a cloth material. It looks like we got a type of desert kind of on the back side. But yeah, guys, been working hard on the army and some terrain because we do have our big tournament coming up. But we'll go over the army here that we have built up, and this is everybody that's built. Some are primed and not painted, but I think we have everybody built and primed. We do have some reserves still in the box, but let's just start with what we got going on here. And I thank everybody for tuning in. If you're new, hit that like, subscribe. We don't make anything off YouTube, but maybe one day we'll get there. But shout out to Warlord Games and Bold Action for the product support for our upcoming tournament at Nerds with Money, nerdswithmoney.com. So check out our 1,000-point army for the tournament right here. So we might as well start with them. We have our marksmen. It's in a Polish army. We don't really have a two-team sniper, but they do have a marksman. And we did a little customization on him. I dropped him on the floor. He's a 3D print, and of course the barrel tip broke, so I had to custom make a new barrel. And yeah, he's got an extended gold-plated barrel now. And then we got our two-team anti-tank rifle team. Two-man anti-tank rifle team. That's a 3D print. We have our First Lieutenant Chaplinsky with his two bodyguards. Those are all Warlord figures, I believe, there. And then we have our Second Lieutenant with his two bodyguards. And let's see, that is Seidel. Second Lieutenant Seidel right there. And these guys have been leading guys to battle at our boot camp, so they're well ready and primed for this tournament coming up. In the background there, we have a dual turret. It's got the dual turrets, the machine guns. One thing I like about this is they can target two separate units. So that's a nice feature for that tank. We have a 7TP with the coaxial. That's an 8 armor there. And for the tournament, I believe, let me get my list, guys. I believe I use that one as a regular. If you'd like to have me email you this 1,000-point list, this could be the new meta breaker. For Polish, at least. That's how confident I am. And that 7TP is an 8+. And it's 4+4 penetration. So it is a good value. It's a regular at 115 points. So it's not veteran like its counterpart Tankettes here. And this is a Vickers E light type with the dual machine guns. That's a veteran. 73 points. So you get great value there. And then of course we have our Tankettes here, what the Polish are infamous for. And I dropped this guy, lost his hand, he got blown off. So we got to do a little repair there. But we got dual Tankettes, both veteran. we paid extra for the autocannon. So you get the 2 trans shots, and it's +2 penetration. 7 armor for those little things too, and you have Retchie. So it's kind of a bait that you can use to get bigger tanks to shoot at you. Waste their turn, you can Retchie away. Or if they leave you, you can sneak in on ambush, hit that dual turret, or use it against dual autocannon, or use it against infantry. So the tank hits have been very effective, and I got this new lineup. I've used the machine guns, but I think I like the autocannon better. So, because it gives you a chance to hit and pin and damage and possibly kill other armor, whereas the machine gun version does not let you. So instead of going machine guns on here, I figured out a way to get the Vickers in there, giving me 4 pieces of armor for 1,000 points. Of course, your anti-tank rifle's got +2 penetration. So we got our marksman, which has the sniper bonuses, your anti-tank rifle, 2 high commands, our armor back there. Then we're gonna flank it. We got Sergeant Sigorsky right here. See that cigar? So we named him Sigorsky, and he's coming in with his unit, and it's a 10 infantry unit. Inexperienced. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are 3D prints right here. And I believe these are 3D prints here too. Yes, they sure are. The Esquisse prints, I got them. Shout out to my boy Seth, 3D, Obsidian 3D. Haven't heard from him, but I hope he's doing good. And yeah, that's a nice unit right there. Inexperienced. Good for coming in from behind. I had been running that at full 17 man. You know, you get the extra 9 riflemen with a bar. But in the last 2 or 3 games, I didn't even need to use the full squad morale bonus if it didn't listen. So I decided to trim it down, go with more autocannons and the extra Vickers. Now we have right here is Sergeant Kielbasa of 10th Motorized Brigade, the infamous 10th Motorized Brigade, along with a bar and 4 riflemen. That might be an LMG, but according to the new errata, you can only add a bar. You can no longer add an LMG. So I don't know if that's historically accurate or not. Where's DZ Saber to chime in on that? But I got the bar. And then we got Sergeant Zink right here. Yeah, oh no, that's Kielbasa and that's Zink. So Kielbasa's got his hand held high. He won a game, storming the bunker. He's also got a bodyguard with a bar and 4 riflemen. And then rounding down our 1,000-point army is our last unit here. We have our NCO, our bar, and 2, 4, 6, 8 riflemen there with a second NCO. But he won't really play into effect. But in normal, you know, a lot of times a sergeant would have a second sergeant or a staff sergeant or a lower ranked with him. You have 2 NCOs in a unit. So these great coats here, those are the Warlord Games great coats. And I think that might be a high command guy. And just from playing the games, playing in some scrims, it seems like you get to know a true general knows his soldiers. And I believe these are a mix of Warlord and maybe some Gorgon Studios. Shout out to Hank at Gorgon. I got some exclusive small batch. So that's rounding up my 1,000-point tournament army right there, guys. And I'll give you a little panoramic of the world's largest Polish army. we do a little scan and let me know what you guys think. It's been a long journey. I finish up these farm animals from Warlord. It adds a little extra dimension. These are the new pre-painted pieces they have at Warlord. That's the cow shed. Not technically pre-painted, pre-laser printed. Should be what it says, but I like the way those come out. And there's the horse stable. Added some of that Warlord Games terrain. Love the way my wire trees. I've had these wire trees I made a couple years ago, and then I finally got some tree stuff to make the tree with, and I love the way they came out. This is one of the trees I got from Jason. Shout out my dude. Hooked us up. I added some leaves of that. Coming around here, we got another Vickers, I believe, single turret. Yeah. And then we got a Cromlech Historical heavy machine gun team right there. Put together. Another tankette with the machine gun. Another 7TP. Worked on our little piglet. Move around here to the stables. You can check out the infamous cavalry coming together. Got a lot of them. Combination of Warlord and Cromlech Historical. So I believe all those are discontinued. What do you guys think about the new battle mat? It's kind of growing on me. And we got another machine gun nest here. 3D print. Those are later war. You see as they got the British helmets. A couple more Vickers with the dual turrets. Another machine gun or AR cannon right there, auto cannon. And I think my phone's about to go dead, y'all, so let's do a quick scan over, see some more of the world's largest Polish army. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe.